Top riders aren't better than you. Controversial? Perhaps. Let me explain. Coming home from another jackpot, from another reining, your hat in your hand, feeling a little sheepish. Like, who were you to think you could do well? Really? You thought those other riders were better than you. They have more money. They have a nicer truck. Their horse is better bred. They have better habits. Their horse is in full-time training. They have lots of things that you don't have. You explain it all away, all the reasons that they did better. But really, if riders with 74 horses were guaranteed to win, why would you dare show up with your 70 or 72 horse? Now, that's a reining example, but it applies to all the Western disciplines. Underneath it all, we're not so different. Underneath it all, we're the same. Is that a comfortable or an uncomfortable thought for you? That underneath it all, we aren't better than Sally Sue. And you know what? She's not better than you either. No matter if you have a barrel saddle or a reining saddle, no matter the breeding of your horse and where you live, we're all the same. We're all more same than we are different. So why is Betty bringing home the buckles and you're kicking the dirt? You just don't know the how, the dirty detail. Let me inspire you. Have you ever heard the saying, if they can do it, I can do it too? I love this saying. It's such a powerful perspective to shift your mindset so that instead of being beat up and beat down by how well someone else is riding, you become inspired by and encouraged that they have demonstrated the possibility of a smooth, well executed second barrel, the possibility of a perfect shutoff after 4 high-speed turns, the possibility of breeding your mare and raising up a world champion. And if it's possible for them, it is possible for you too. Brittany Posey Tanazi, Fallon Taylor, Jason Van Landingham, Abby Langle, Sean Flaherty, they all have one thing in common. The one thing you don't have. They have the how. They know how to get maximum performance from their horses. They know how to quiet their minds for maximum focus and performance in the saddle. They know how to nurture their confidence and their horse's confidence so that they know they're a winner before they ever enter the pen. They know how to become the best at their own mental and physical training routine. It's just based on how. They say the devil is in the details after all. You might want to be the best in your ranch riding class. The best rider in the class is no different than you. She gets the same lessons from her trainer. Eyes up, hands down, don't beg your horse. Her horse also has 4 legs, and you're competing in the same class with the same rules. You both ride the same days per week. So what's the difference? She knows the how. There's a reason. Even the pros take lessons from the pros. They don't call it that, but they sure as heck call each other up and say, "Tell me what you think," or they go and ride together. There's value in learning from masters of the craft. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's okay to learn from those who have gone before. It works. It's the how of success. Let me give you a 3-step process for how and success. Step 1, determine what you want to master. What are you trying to master? For me, I'd say reining. Maybe there's a certain aspect of your riding you want to improve. Maybe it's your confidence in the saddle. Oh, pro tip, don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. Focus on yourself and how you can improve. This is where part 2 comes into play. Part 2, learn from the masters. Find a mentor, find someone or a couple of folks who inspire you to master what you're working toward. For me, I love watching Andrea Fapani ride. He is so precise and beautiful in his riding. I love watching Jason Van Landingham compete because I admire how he's willing to go for it to show his horses the best he can. And I love Fallon Taylor because she inspires me to go for business and horses and to do it surrounded by my family. I hope that I inspire you to be empowered as a horse person, to be confident, to be grateful, and to enjoy your horse while kicking butt along the way. 3, follow the process. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And when it comes to training a horse and pre-run prep, don't be afraid to try what's already been proven to work. People who are winning have something that is working. Go ahead and imitate that. For example, come up with your own affirmations, practice meditation, and speak love and confidence to yourself and your horse. So, to review this 3-part process for success: 1, decide what you want to master. 2, identify your mentors. And 3, follow and imitate those masters who are doing what you want to be doing. It's so powerful and important to remember that you don't have to do it all yourself. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You shorten up your learning curve when you can learn from other people's success. When they know the how, heck yeah, observe and adapt. Remember, champions and $1,000,000 riders are the same as us. They're just another human with a different how. Yes. Are you interested in learning more about the how of how I became a confident rider? While I have the mental gym for equestrians, which is super comprehensive, the number one question I've been getting lately is about confidence as a rider. So I'm thinking about creating a course just on confidence for riders, focusing on exactly step by step how to build and protect your confidence as a rider for greater success in the saddle. As a mental coach, I know you have to win the first battle in your mind and believe in yourself if you want to win. Is this something you'd be interested in? Let me know. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me. I adore our weekly and more chats on all things mental performance for riders. Until next time, happy trails.